What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today what I want to get into is the New York Jets offense and why the Jets offense is actually already better than what you probably think that it is. This video is powered by BetUS, the official sportsbook of the YouTube channel. Make sure to sign up using code YouTube150 and receive a 150% match deposit bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. So here's the deal. The New York Jets now play on a short week in week number 3, Thursday Night Football against the New England Patriots, and they are 6.5-point favorites at home. A big spread against the Patriots with the Jets as favorites. What year is this? This doesn't sound familiar to me, but it's something that I'm excited about. And if you want to get in on the action, make sure to sign up for BetUS using the promo code YouTube150 and get in on the fun. Okay, I want to preface this video by saying that there is still room for growth, obviously, and I am not yet saying that I am satisfied as a whole with the New York Jets offense. What I am saying is they are showing signs already of improvement from week to week, which is good. And I think the offense is actually better than what most people realize. And honestly, better than what I even realized watching these first 2 games. We're going to talk through some of the reasons why that is. Granted, Nathaniel Hackett is the offensive coordinator. I don't think he's done a great job. He was better in week 2 than he was in week 1. Still wasn't great. Believe me, he still was not great. But the moral of the story is it's still early. I don't think the Jets have peaked yet, but the offense has shown some really good signs. And again, I think they've proven to be better than what most people assume. So the offensive line is actually good, especially in pass protection. Where they were a year ago was atrocious. The Jets had a really, really tough offensive line. They revamped it, and in pass pro, they looked really solid. They allowed just 1 sack and 1 pressure in the game in week 2 against a really good defense in the Tennessee Titans. The week prior, they held up in pass protection. They were not good against the run against San Francisco. They were better against the run in week number 2. Again, still an area where they could look to improve, but in pass protection, it's a night and day difference from what they were a year ago in 2023 and what they've looked like through 2 games so far this year. It's a massive difference. The second thing is some Aaron Rodgers numbers here. This is according to Michael Nania. Through 2 games, 79.1 overall PFF grade. That's 5th amongst quarterbacks. 0.131 adjusted EPA per play is 9th, 92.2. Passer rating is 14th. 75% adjusted completion percentage is 15th. +4 margin of big time throws versus turnover worthy plays, which is 2nd in the NFL. He has 4 big time throws versus 0 turnover worthy plays. He is one of only 4 quarterbacks to not have a turnover worthy play just yet. And as I mentioned, I don't think we've gotten a great version of Aaron Rodgers yet. He is still coming off the injury, working his way back, and a slow start after not playing in the preseason and not playing essentially all of last year isn't all that surprising. I don't think he's been bad. I don't think he's been amazing. I think he's been pretty solid and has made some pretty big plays when the Jets have needed him the most. And through 2 games, I will take this. The yards will come. I think the passing yards are going to have to go up. He has 3 passing touchdowns through 2 games. It's big. We will take that for right now. But we haven't seen one of those nuclear Aaron Rodgers games where he goes off for like 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Will that come against the New England Patriots? I'm going to say doubtful because of the level of their defense. But again, at some point, I'm very curious to see when that really takes off. And that's the thing, like Rodgers has been fine, but there's even more left in the tank. And with that, when looking at the rest of the league, the Jets are 10th in the NFL through 2 weeks in EPA per play, which they never rank anywhere close to the top 10 in offense in anything, especially in something like EPA per play. That's a really good sign for the New York Jets through 2 games. The Jets had 3 offensive touchdowns yesterday and in their first game. Granted, one was in garbage time with Tyrod Taylor. Does not matter. The Jets have had back-to-back games of 3 or more offensive touchdowns. Cannot tell you the last time that's even happened. That almost never happens in back-to-back weeks. In all of last year, 17 games, the Jets offense scored 3 or more touchdowns in a game only twice over a full season. The Jets have done it twice already in their first 2 games. And once again, the theme of this video, I'm going to reiterate, I don't even think they've hit their stride yet, but again, showing they are better significantly than what they were a year ago. And how about this one? The Jets are one of only 10 teams who have 5+ touchdowns on the season. So essentially a third of the league has scored 5 or more touchdowns this season, and the Jets are one of those teams. They have a really good shot or chance to be a top 10 offense this year. They're right around, through 2 games, mind you, but they're right around the top 10 offense as is, which again, they're normally towards the bottom 5. If they're lucky, usually it's bottom 3 in the NFL in terms of offense. They are not a finished product overall as a team. The defense needs to be better. They are towards the bottom of the league right now defensively. They had a brutal week 1 performance. They were better in week 2, still not up to the standard. I think they would all admit that. But this team hasn't even fully hit its stride yet. They're 1-1. It's a short week. I think the Jets are going to have to grind it out. We'll preview that game tomorrow because, again, it's a short week. So with a Thursday game, usually I do the previews on Tuesday. So we'll get that one out on the feed ASAP tomorrow. But once again, I think the Jets offense is actually okay right now. There's room for growth. They will improve as guys continue to get healthy. This is without, Elijah Vera-Tucker, Aaron Rodgers, Mike Williams, all those guys at full steam. They're still working together as an offensive line unit. I felt they improved a lot from week 1 to week 2, and that is going to continue to grow. And I mentioned him a ton already in this video, but once again, Aaron Rodgers hasn't even really hit his stride yet, but believe me, that will come. That's going to do it for me in this video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Like the video before you get out of here. Thanks again to BetUS for sponsoring. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.